You know what I mean?
Live. Hello, everybody. As always, it is a great pleasure to introduce some Wolf Entertainment artists to you today. And we have, as usual, some big technical problems. Denise is in China and she is kind of in and
Oh,
out.
crap. I can't believe this.
I can just hear you now, Denise.
I can't see or hear now.
I can hear you. And Robert Minott is in Atlanta, and he says his internet there is shit too. But we have John Bustamante from Venezuela here, which is a miracle all by itself. Hi, John.
Yeah, finally.
That's the third time lucky today. So Denise, Denise, keep trying, please.
I am. I'm still trying. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yes.
Okay. I'm just really don't know what's going on with this camera. First it was up, then it was down. Now it's like this is crazy.
Yeah. Well, keep trying. Meanwhile, let's probably best start with John. John, you're lead singer of Anorexia Isan from Venezuela. Please tell everybody how you got such a freaked out name for a band. I mean, I've been many times, well, what is our band name going to be? And it's always a headache. But Anorexia Isan, you got to explain this. Hey, Robert.
Okay.
Hey, finally got here, man. Greetings, brother.
I'll try my best.
Greetings, Robert. So Robert Minott from Atlanta. We've just started with John, Robert. Okay, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at first, English is not my main language, so you have to be some patient with me. Okay.
It's still much better than Andres Guzman from Grand Bite, because he's big annoying.
Great friend.
We had to translate everything. Yeah. Okay.
He's a great friend of mine. About the name, okay, two things. Anorexia Isan. If you take the first letter of each word, you'll get the
AI.
Yeah, and that's it. And on the other side, what we wanted to make with this weird name was to pick a name which you could like write in a browser or Google or anything. It's just related to us, you know. We don't want it to pick this word that take you to us or an internet search, and there's a lot of stuff about it. We just wanted to pick
there's
something
there's only one Anorexia Isan.
Yeah, that's it. That was the principle of it.
That's a good idea, actually. It's funny because my name is Helmut Wolf. Helmut with a double L is very unusual. Yeah. It's not normal, and it was actually a typo on my birth certificate, and I only found out about it when I was 16, when I got a passport. Birth certificate, it said 2L. Before that, for 16 years, my name was written, it was 1L. So now Helmut Wolf is very, very rare with 2L. There are a whole bunch with 1L, but not many with 2L. There's one wine cellar in Germany, and I think that's one other guy, but that's about it. So I understand the concept, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I thought that your name was an artistic one, and now I know the story.
Yeah, it's a mud from hell. Oh, Denise is hanging out again. No camera.
Yeah, there's still no camera, but I am here. But I'm trying to work it out. Yeah.
Okay, good. Keep working. All right.
I'll keep working on it.
Okay. So tell everybody a bit about Anorexia Isan. How long have you been guys together? You guys been together, and what's happening there?
Okay, we've been playing together like for almost 10 years. Okay, but I think our uh, things are getting better. Like from 2021, I think we started playing a lot, and now we're here playing in big festivals, which is something new for us. Actually, we've been trying like too much for a lot of years to catch the people's attention here, and we made it like in 2021, I think. Now we've been playing with this. Even though we are not a metal band, we've been playing in lots of metal festivals here, and we've been opening for artists like Eru Falaschi from Angra, and the people from Mago de Oz in Spain, with bands, with big bands here like Gilman, which is basically the most famous heavy metal artist in Venezuela, and Caramelos de Cianuro, which is the most popular rock band here in Venezuela. So we're like finding our space in that scene.
Yeah.
And it's going great. It's been kind of a process, a 10-year process, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm kind of proud of it, actually.
No, I'm proud of you guys. I mean, if the festivals you're playing is wonderful, and you're a really hardworking band. You're releasing all the time, and now obviously I found you, or you found me via Osvaldo, right? Who
Yeah,
was
that's it.
guitar player with you and recorded an album with you, and I knew him from, I think, Nata Store. I think he was in Nata Store. I'm not totally sure. I think so.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's the story.
and then he left the band. So you're now a three-piece. Now, what about the drummer and the bass player? You've been together for a long time in Anorexia Isan.
Well, me and the drummer have been playing together for like I think 7 years.
Okay.
I still talk with Osvaldo. He's a great guy. In fact,
Love
he
Osvaldo.
came from this popular thrash metal band here, which is called Natastor.
Nata Store. Yeah, we assigned Nata Store.
Yeah,
There was Wolf
and
Entertainment.
that's
Yes,
how
that's
we
what I know.
found you.
Yeah.
And well, Marcial, which is the drummer, and me, we've been playing together for 7 years. He has been the longest member in the band. And I think this is important to talk about. I've been always a bass player, okay,
Really?
but I've been playing guitar in the band for years. Now I'm playing bass again, and this new single, which I think you have, this song called "Melted Gold Bliss." It's the first one, and with me playing bass officially in the band. And I think that's awesome because we're having now these guitar players that play a lot of different that I play. And
So you have a new guitarist.
yeah.
And you play bass now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's kind of a funky guitar player, and he's kind of popular here too. And I think it fits very well in the band because as I told you, now that I'm playing bass again, and now that we're having this very skilled guitar player which plays lots of different stuff, we're kind of excited which the things we're making now.
Okay, cool. Now I can see Denise. Look at that. Can I hear you? Ah, yes, I can.
Can you?
Yes, I can hear you. Hey, we're all here. Robert, I can. Can you unmute? I think I muted you for a moment because there was something.
I
There you go.
unmuted. I did unmute it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. We're all here. Yay! I
It's
so love.
Christmas. It's
Yeah,
Christmas time.
I know. I so love this technology when it works. I mean, we're right now between Venezuela, John, and it says Korean, but Denise Mininfield, she's in China, and Robert Minott is in Atlanta. So it's quite amazing that we can do this. I'm in the south of France, so it's amazing.
And we all come together.
We all come together. So let me just go on with you, John. Melted Gold Bliss is your new single coming out on the 30th of September. What is Melted Gold Bliss all about?
I don't want to be like very explicit here, but it's,
You can
it's
be.
kind
It's
of
okay.
a double sense song. What we were trying to make was a funny and funky song about whatever you whatever you listen there. If you take a first listen, you would say something like wow, this song is about eating butter, but it's kind of sex song. That's the real thing.
Okay. All right. I don't want to dive deeper into that. I think it's quite okay. So what about the video? That is quite some video. What this is that? Have you done it with AI?
Yeah. In fact, because I'm a TV producer here, we are using lots of these AI tools, and even if they are not the best tools to work yet, they are interesting. I think this is kind of the future of TV and video clips and stuff. And maybe next year, these tools will be like the perfect thing to work. They are
As the technology
like
gets better.
going forward fast.
Yeah. Okay. Melted Gold Bliss. So, okay. I have to listen again to find out what the song is really about.
Then you can get the actual content now. You really know what you're listening for.
Okay. Let's move on to you, Denise. We haven't spoken for a while. And Denise released an album. No, Denise released an album with us. What's it, maybe a year ago, a couple of years ago now? Something like that.
Pandemic time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
pandemic, yeah.
Yeah, which is a really fantastic album. So tell everybody a little bit about your life, your career, Denise, what you've been doing, and what's the future hold, and stuff like that.
Well, right now I'm based in China, pretty much. I'm still going back and forth to the U.S., but it's venues and events and.
Oh,
there she goes.
There she went.
During the pandemic time.
You just get back. Okay, we just lost you for a moment.
And it was actually, and then we played it. We played it in Europe, in London, I guess, more or less, with a couple of radio stations. And I really, unfortunately, and this is my bad, I didn't really do a lot with it. I promoted it a little bit, but not a lot. But it kept playing. I did get a lot of feedback from different places. And then just last May, this past May, I think it was this year. Was it this year or no, it was this year. Helmet sends me a thing from Europe, indie Europe, and it was still charting. And it had charted like in the top 50, which I was like really surprised. I was done because I haven't really promoted it. I am in the process, though, Helmet, of getting a video made. Yes,
really?
You promoted it. You're the only one that really did it. Well, I mean, I did the radio thing, but you did keep it going and stuff. I am going to do a video on probably 2 of the songs, to get a video out on a couple of the songs. The one that did chart, and then also another one, which is coming up like very soon, within the next couple of months. My guy here that's here in China, my video guy and stuff, we're supposed to be putting some stuff together, which I'm kind of excited about. Also,
that would be great. That would be awesome. Yeah,
getting something new.
Awesome. I wanted to ask you about
so
that. Are you working on some new stuff?
Yes, on the way. Now, actually, I just spoke to one of the guys that I'll be doing some writing with, that just got back from the Philippines here. So we were talking about it today. Actually, tomorrow we're supposed to kind of sit down and kind of start collaborating on which way I want to go with it, because I want to go because the first CD was like, it was kind of a mix of a lot of different things, but I'm gearing towards more of a soulful, funky thing this time, because I'm really enjoying doing that kind of, taking my songs and twisting them up into that style. So I think that's what I want to present. I also want to do another cover. I want to recover. No, I ain't gonna tell you, but I'm gonna recover a song because it's my version and I really, really like it.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say.
Who is it by?
I'm just gonna let it be a surprise.
Who is it by?
Huh?
Who is it by?
It's by radio. It's by what's the name of that group? Radio.
Radio.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Well, I look forward to that.
Radio. It's by Radio. It's a rock song, but but I cover it a little different, but it's really nice. Yeah. So that will definitely be one of the next projects, and then something brand new too. So I'm just here in China, just hacking my way through. Things are happening. Also, I'm trying to work on my children's program, because I like still dealing with help training the youth and stuff here in Asia. So I'm putting that back on the burner, so we can, not on the burner, actually back in action. It's been on the burner. Now we're gonna make that happen.
Interesting.
So,
how's the life in China? I have only been at the airport, flying in and out. I've never been actually in China.
China as a whole. I love this place. It's almost like any place I go. It's not so much of the place itself, because of the outer structure. There's a lot of things that I'd be like, just like me being in America, same thing. But as for the people and the reception I get back from the people, from me working, it is incredible. It's so far greater than me being at home. It's just a certain kind of energies here, I have my downfalls, like, okay, I can't get on Facebook, Instagram, and all this other stuff instantly like everybody else doing the world, unless I got a VPN, and it may work, it may not. So I have those things, but other than that, Look, it's good. The food is good. It's a lot of musicians here from all over the world, which really makes it interesting coming together and being able to collaborate on different things. So, and then with me being here for so long, I mean, I've been in Asia before the pandemic. I'd been in 20 years in Asia as a whole, in Southeast Asia, and then back to China. And then I just got back to China last November. So, and it was like I just kind of like came in and picked up pretty much where I dropped off at. You know, it's just like it just keeps moving. Fantastic. So it's good. You know?
Well, that was the impression from watching a little bit, that you actually, you know, are treated with much more respect, and you have much higher status in China than you had during the COVID time when you had to go back to America.
Exactly. You know, I mean, seriously, when I went home, you know, when I had to go back, it was like I couldn't bust a grape. You know what I mean? I mean, I tried different things and stuff, and everybody is, you know, they're locked into okay, I can't lose this little bit here to do anything. Then I was trying to push other situations, and nobody wanted to give me edge in. And the problem is, because I've gone so long, I don't know the way in anymore, you know, so when I came back here, then everything just started. I've already built this, you know.
Yeah. It's similar with me, because I was 24 years in Australia, and when I came back to Germany, Europe, not many connections anymore, and it took me quite a long time to kind of plant my feet again in the European scene. Yeah.
So I was like, I was not ready to try to do that. I was like, I'm too old to be trying to reinvent myself in my own home. That makes no sense. I was like, I can go back someplace else. So I'm here for now. You know, I will go back and forth to the U.S. I think this time, though, when I go back, I'll have a little bit more to work with. And then I'm just going to start a little bit in advance, trying to book some other things, you know, just to start promoting my stuff there. Yeah. So try that again.
That was anyway so fucking crazy, the whole COVID situation. I remember you just got out of the country. You just managed to actually travel. Otherwise,
I went I went to Malaysia, but then I did go to Malaysia just to get stuck in their country.
That's right. You were stuck in Malaysia. Yeah.
That's right, for a year and a half.
With
then
Smokey.
I went home, you know.
You were stuck with Smokey, right? Yes. Amazing.
That's right, for a year and a half. That's how I got introduced to you, basically, was through him.
Smokey.
And that's how we started talking. Yep. And he's on his way back, actually. He's getting ready to come back to China himself.
Oh, okay.
So
he was in LA for a while. He was in Los Angeles with Howard. Do you know Howard?
Right now.
Do you know
Yes,
Howard?
I do know.
You know Howard.
Yes, I do. And now he's back now he's in St. Louis.
Yeah.
So now, but you know, I'll be glad when he gets back. You know, that's kind of like, that's my partner there, you know. So, you know, we were doing things here before he left. So, and it just, you know, it'll be a whole comfortable situation all the way around. So it should be fun. Yeah, it should be. I'm looking forward to that.
So are you in Shanghai? Are you in
matter of fact, when he does get here, I'm in Shanghai. And I know when he gets here, because we had started during COVID, we had started a couple of projects that we hadn't finished, and they were good projects. We just never completed them. So I'm praying that when he does get here, that'll be one of the things that we actually will attack too as well, is to get those things off the burner and get them rolling. Yeah, but overall, I'm great. Life is good here. Things are cheaper.
And you probably make a whole lot of more money than they did in the States during that time.
Well, you know, probably. I don't know with his. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I have to say, yeah, probably. At least I'm working regular, you know. And like I said, I'm getting introduced to a lot of bigger things here, like shows and stuff. I did my own project at Jazz and Lincoln Center here. That's here in Shanghai. I'm working towards doing some other things, maybe hitting one of the blue notes and stuff between here and, you know, so, but I want to be able to get my own, like truly my own material. I did actually do. I was able to actually do two of my original music at the Jazz and Lincoln Center, which was really cool. It was the second time that I actually performed my own music. So that was fun. That was great. And it was received well. So, yay.
Awesome. All right, cool. All right, Mr. Minott, are you working? Are you busy there? What are you doing?
I'm working while I'm listening to the other folks talking, tell you all the beautiful stories.
Well, let's move on to you.
Okay.
Robert is a superstar in the Caribbean, in the reggae world. His your uncle, right? Is Mr. Sugar Minott?
Yes, sir.
In the family, and you are about to release a new single called Lighter.
Yes,
And,
sir.
Please tell everybody a little bit about the new song.
Yeah, lighter. Lighter is all about. Well, lighter is basically a song about burning the good weed, marijuana.
There you go. Boop, boop, boop.
That's right.
As we all know that in the United States of America, I'm quite a few places around the world, marijuana is now, which is called herb. I like to use the term herb, not marijuana or weed. Herb is a natural, it's a natural source of medicine. That was, like they say in Jamaica, the Rastafarians say it was planted, is a seed that was planted in the grave of Solomon, and it's growing, and it's the most beautiful plant that does not have any kind of bloom, and so it's naturally green and beautiful, and so it's good for medicine purposes. So some people smoke it, some drink it, and some. It does all different type of things. Make oil, flour, you name it. It's a plant that provides multi-purposes.
Yeah,
so
it's a big healing plant, and the fuckers shut it down because they wanted to push oil because you can do so much with hemp, and they wanted to rather sell oil. So.
Well, they rather sell the what they call alcoholic beverages, which get people drunk and stumble all over the place. That's no good. Yeah, destroy your internal organs.
Yeah.
But the herb is something.
Definitely, you don't get people overdosing from ganja because you can't. You fall asleep. But,
it's a natural source, natural. Yeah, it's a natural. It doesn't have anything that you have to process. It's all natural.
Yeah.
When the marijuana, the alcohol is something that you have to process, and then give it. Pretty much like something that would destroy you internally.
Yes.
So basically, I'm just saying that give me the natural herb, which motivates me, elevates me, give me time, make me think, and relaxes my mind when I'm in certain position. You know what I mean? So
yeah, for me it's
that's
like
what
this.
that's what I like.
When I'm in a creative space, or when I'm recording, or when I'm so let's say again in a creative space, perfect. When I'm mixing or mastering, I don't touch anything because I need to really be 100% sure. And when I've smoked something, then it's maybe too nice. Then I can let things get away with it. And that's kind of how I use it. So for the creativity side, I like to have a smoke. But for the when I have to be precise, I rather not, because I need to be sure, when I mix something or when I master something.
Right.
That's kind of how I approach it.
I know in a lot of instances, people, when they want to get in certain mood, they tend to use it for that. If you're feeling pain somewhere, for arthritis, glaucoma, You know, it's used for many different reasons.
For a lot of health reasons, yeah. And the craziest thing is that it's legal in Germany now. Can you believe
Oh,
that?
wow. That's wonderful.
Wow.
Wonderful.
It's about legal all over the world. It's getting to be legal all over the world besides China. China's the only place right now you really can't do it.
In France also, in France they're very, very strict still. It freaked me out that the Germans actually got to legalize
Really?
it. So, yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's a good thing. I know in China and Japan, I think if you get caught with it, it can be very lethal. The punishment is crazy.
Yes. Yes.
You probably end up getting like a life sentence or something like that. I think. Yeah,
And
which is
the thing about that, it wasn't like that when I first came to China. It was not like that. You know, it was fine. People, they didn't care so much about that happening. It was great, and then all of a sudden, it just flipped.
I don't think it should be like that though, because I mean, you have a natural plant that's growing out in the bushes, and then someone, you know, decided, hey, we're going to make this plant illegal. The Father, the Heavenly Father, created that plant, and it had to be created for reason, you know.
And the thing is in Yunnan province, some of the cities here, Yunnan, it grows on the street.
Right.
Oh,
in the street.
Yeah.
But in China, Yunnan province. Is that in China? Is that in China?
Yes.
Amazing.
You know, and it's and like I was saying prior to them shutting everything down, I used to go to a friend that was like in Hangzhou, which is like on the fast train, it's like an hour away from me here in Shanghai. And they had, I mean, it was a field. They grew it, you know, like it was no problem. So it was just really, really, I don't know. It was just like they wanted to make a point for some reason. I feel like it's just like Big Brother in the United States, just something, although they'll let it go, it's just control. It's just so they can make you have to do this stuff that's going to kill you. Like take all this old medicine that's no good, or drink all this alcohol that's going to kill your liver off, or whatever, or make you stupid and crash into something, because that's all it does.
Yeah, they have a saying.
You know,
I remember someone had a saying that said, "I'd rather get high and fly than get than drink and drive."
Exactly. Oh, shoot. It's crazy, man. So I don't.
So that song comes out on Monday, 23rd.
I'm hoping everybody listens.
Yeah,
because I think it's a very smooth mellow. It's a smooth mellow song to put you in a good positive frame of mind. You know, it's talking about the organic herb. You know, that's the one that I like. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I like.
So how was it in China? Why China? Well,
you missed that, huh?
China.
Yeah, that's like I said. As far as downfalls, that's a downfall. You know, because you can't. You know, it's just I quote unquote, I don't know if I should say or not say, but I did manage when I go home, you know, I kind of stock up on my oils, you know, so I can get my oil bake going on. That's about as much. But, you know, when you talk about the flour, it hurts because I can't do it. You know, I can go to Thailand. I can fly to Thailand and you know, smoke up, but you know, it's not the same. You know, you just getting, you know, you know, I want it for because I want to use it for other, you know, like my creativity or just for my healing, because I use a lot of herbs for the healing. You know, I got my CBD oil, I have my hemp oil, you know, and I like to ingest it too as well, cook with it, do different things, you know, and it's so that that's my downfall. That's one of the things you talk about being, that I say I'm sad about being in China. That's one, one major part.
Well, I know in France it's illegal, but everybody smokes their heads off. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's actually
Of course,
interesting. The south of France, like in the 18th century into the 19th century and before, the south of France is where they were the main producers of hemp and marijuana, and they were delivering from here all over Europe. And there, I had a friend. He passed away last year, unfortunately, but he grew his own stuff, and he was like a scientist. He was with a miniature tour thing. He's looking at the crystals at the right moment, and then he had plants that make you excited, and plants that make you sleepy, and plants that make you sexual, and it all worked out. He was an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for
Yeah.
south of France, they have a big history. Again, until the governments decided to receive money from the oil companies and shut it down.
Wow. See, that's just,
It's
I
terrible.
don't know. Like I said, anything that's really there to help you, to enhance your physicalness, it's like that's what they try to put a stamp on, like boom, boom, because like he was saying, use most of this. A lot of people use it for medicinal purposes.
Yeah,
It's not always just about to get high.
Well, it's right now. It's about monetary gain now. So that's basically what it is.
That too.
That's right.
Yeah. That's why
It's all about it's about control. It's about control. Once they were able to control it, then it's illegal. But so now that they try to contain it now, then they can make some money. So it's legal now. So I think that's basically what it was all about.
And now they can tax it. Like in Holland, it was been legal in coffee shops and stuff for a long time. That's where they tax it. So they're making a lot of money on taxes there. And that's what they're doing in Germany.
Well, that's what these other countries are doing too, probably now. Same thing. That's the reason why they're legalizing in certain places,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, coming out on Monday.
You don't really know.
Coming out on Monday, the new single by Robert Minott, "Lighter." It's a great reggae song. It's a funny song. It's really well produced, as all of Robert's stuff. So looking forward to get some feedback on that. Okay. At the end of our little We Meet talk show, I always ask each of our guests if you please can give us your message to your friends, your fans, your family, the world, anything you want to tell them. Johnny, how about you?
Okay. Hi, Mom. Hey, Dad. I'm serious. I wish this new song, which is coming out, I think is September the 30th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Melted.
I think your followers and they're in Europe would like it, and hopefully we could be playing there by next year, and it would be amazing. And regarding our country, well, I wish we could have some other festivals here, because our music scene here works in two different ways, which are like playing in bars and then playing in festivals, and festivals are not like every month here. I think festivals are in 2 or 3 months periods. So basically, I wish we could be playing more in festivals, like in every month, not just like 2 or 3 months. And also, why not playing in festivals in Europe? crossing fingers.
Absolutely.
Hopefully this new single could help us to make some trips in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, also, I said this last couple of weekends too. I'm working a bit in the background. I'm looking at doing a merger with an English company, which will give us basically more, let's say, marketing power, financial power, so that the plan is really to do our own concerts and festivals and touring. So, and that's one of my dreams on the bucket list, to 3-day festival with Wolf Entertainment artists, and bring a couple of headliners in to draw more crowd, but to really get our people on the road together. And we would have the best time in Europe and touring around here. So that's stuff that I'm working on in the background, and fingers crossed we can do that.
Hopefully we'll make it together.
Yes. And, you, Grand Bite, Sick Feel, definitely 3 awesome bands out of Venezuela. I would love to have them over here.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. All right, cool. Denise, your message to the world.
Yes, darling.
Wie geht's denn?
Well, one is to continue to share love, and more love. Okay. It's kind of like a big motto. We need a lot of that nowadays, a big part. Also, just to try to, which will be like I said, the video should be replayed out. One of my songs that on a CD called Just Say It. Start speaking up and telling people what you feel, truths and stuff, and stop hiding behind so much bullshit. Excuse my expression, shit. Because this is what people are doing. It's like, especially where I'm from, it's sad about all the crazy things that are going on and people are hiding. So I want people to start being strong, start believing in yourself, start loving yourself, start positive energy around, which will spread all over. And yes, hopefully things will get better and I'll get all my little ducks in order and I can be over in Europe with you and we can just party, play, and have a great time. I'm looking forward to that. That would be wonderful. Yes.
Yeah. Europe, but also Africa. I'm working with Prince Emeka on making festivals happening in Africa. So we don't put it out too much in the open yet until we have it tight and we have it together, but we're working hard in the background on this. So especially, I want to go to Africa, especially, I want to go to Nigeria and Benin. And,
you and me both.
Yeah. And it will be interesting.
That's my retirement game, is to be in Africa. I decide when I retire.
We have a great family down there. The Prince Emeka and his team in Nigeria. I hook you up with them. They'll love you.
Great. Oh, I would love. I'm just waking, ready to go.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Minott, what do you want to tell to the world?
Yes. Well, basically, I have a simple message: just peace, love, and unity. We want a positive vibration. I want to unite the world with music, bring everybody together, and just live good, enjoy what's on earth, come together because we have to live together. And that's the only thing that I can share with the world today. Yeah, I don't think anything can be more powerful than that.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
Uniting the world, everybody living together as one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of spending money on weapons and all the other bullshit they do.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want a peace. we want eagerness. So once everybody have that, then peace will be given. It will be a given.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so very much for making the effort and coming together. And it's amazing we actually made it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it. Yay!
So this is live now on YouTube on the Wolf Entertainment Facebook group. And I will afterwards chop it up a little bit and then put it on YouTube and get it out there, and I'll send you the link. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Great.
Well,
Awesome.
awesome. Well, again, thank you very, very much, and
Thank you, Helma. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
see you very soon. Bye bye.
All right. One love.
Wolf Entertainment. Hey.
Strictly my